A blessed day, everyone. I am Amris, your research teacher for today. I know how excited you are when you hear the word research. I know how research makes your academic life a meaningful one, with all its advantages and contributions in your learning. According to Lippmann 2013, research is a process of executing various mental acts for discovering and examining facts and information to prove the accuracy and truthfulness of your claims or conclusions about the topic of your research. If research is important in different fields of knowledge, and senior high school students like you are fortunate but challenged as well because of your early exposure in the field of research in your academics. Now, before we proceed to discussing the main topic for today, let's have a short activity. And this activity will give you an idea to what is the topic that we will be discussing for today. All you have to do is to watch and observe the images that will be flashed on your screen. Are you ready, class? Let's begin. I know that most of you have watched those movies and TV series that were flashed on your screen. I bet that some of you have enjoyed reading those novels, am I right? So this is the question that I want you to consider. Can you try to establish the common thing that is present among those presented images? What have you noticed? Yes, there is really something about these images that can serve as the shadow window of its entire content. Am I correct? Then what is it that grabs your attention and makes you want to watch and read further? Now, if you answered it's the title, then you are correct. Now, at the end of our discussion, you are expected to attain the following learning objectives. Number 1. Understand the importance of crafting or creating a research title. Number 2. Understand and apply the guidelines in formulating a research title. And number 3. Formulate your own qualitative research title. Please take note that all of the research titles that will be presented here are all taken from the book of one of the Filipino leading authors in qualitative research for senior high school, Dr. Ronald Henson and Dr. Robert Soriano. To start, let me ask you this question. What do you think is the importance of crafting or creating a research title? Yes, it is important because it is considered the most important element that defines the research study. Another is, it summarizes the main idea or ideas of the study. And in research, the title is the part of the paper that is read most, and it is usually read first. Now, how do we write and create a qualitative research title? Remember to give qualitative research a good, creative title. Giving the title for a qualitative research calls for creativity more than what quantitative research offers. This must be put on a title page which contains a running head that is flashed left at the top of the page and a page number that is flashed right at the top of the page. The title should be located at the top half of the page and should be centered between margins. This page should include the title of your paper, your name, and your school affiliation. Here is an example of a title page for a qualitative research. The title is School Cursors Strike Again, How to Pull Away from a Bully. Juan de la Cruz is the student researcher from Matayog National High School. Now let's proceed to discussing the guidelines that you need to follow in crafting or creating a qualitative research title. Number 1. The title must be descriptive and comprehensive but concise. It means that it identifies the major variables of the study. Number 2. The title exudes a lot of attraction that prods the reader to an interesting topic. Number 3. The title suggests an effective research statement that includes principal words and ideas in giving a glimpse of the study. And number 4. The title takes a unique form, written in caps and lowercase with bold typeface set in an inverted pyramid structure. Please take note, my dear students, that the use of phrases such as an investigation, a study, an analysis, and evaluation should be avoided because the whole activity is already understood as an inquiry, therefore just stating the obvious. Another thing to ponder in mind is that the long titles in research are just a waste when they can be shortened without removing the essence of the study. The following are examples of wordy titles with their revised version. Moving forward, please do note that the two-part titles are creative but must be used judiciously. Not because you have separated the title and subtitle by a colon doesn't mean a complication in such a pithy statement of research with an explanation that delimits or explains such title. The following examples show when a two-part title is effective or not. The subtitle after the colon, a comparative approach, does not function to limit the title, and the words "I study on" show redundancy aside from its quantitative approach. Despite its length, the title omits some information such as location and what the researcher would want to find out. If the researcher sought to find out the attributes of citizen broadcast journalism, particularly viewed on TV, with comparison of programs, then the use of a subtitle is justified. Please see improved version. As you can see, the subtitle here is provocative and dramatically portrays the biblical story of David and Goliath, with representation of Karina David, a popular documentary maker whose aspiration is to find solutions to problems of the unfortunate members of society, which is being alluded to as Goliath. The research is a qualitative case study of documentaries produced singly by the bid and based on the narratives of urban communities will determine the social reality of documentaries and giving assistance to people. Lastly, I will be giving examples of qualitative research title based on the qualitative research designs. For phenomenology, conceive, believe, and achieve. A phenomenology of a student's outstanding academic performances. For ethnography, life transformation in a remote village in Mindanao, traditions and values for education. For action research, research-based manual on science news writing for deaf-ed student journalists. For historical research, the Punisher, through the years of corporal punishment in the school system and legal measures in the Philippine education experience. And for case study, Filipino youth as addicted titans of the game Clash of Clans. Now I hope that you learned a lot from this discussion. Now I hope that you're able to attain the learning objectives presented a while back. Now I believe that you can now formulate your own qualitative research title. Thank you for watching. May God bless you with wisdom as you conduct your own research study. Once again, this is Mom Grace saying happy learning and let's embrace the culture of research. Here is the reference used in this discussion.